What's up, amigos? Commander Jaime here today. Today we're going to do an opening for the new trial deck for stoicheia. What's really neat about this is you can see a lot has changed from the prior trial deck. So I'm excited with that. So without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Check out Next Level Gaming's playmats, and they actually have a lot of mats with your favorite units. They're great quality playmats too as well, and you can use the affiliated link as a 10% discount on your next purchase. Also, I've become an official METAFY coach for Cardfight Vanguard, and so if you ever want to get one-on-one time with me to help your skill level, go ahead and book a session with me. I can help with premium format, standard, or even clans like Force and many others, and even YouTube as well. I just want to help fellow amigos and make an impact within the community itself. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message too. You can use the link down below in the description to book your session as well.
So I'll be doing the stoicheia one for today. This will be Aurora Hanayame, if I said that correctly. Trial deck number 1. So this is the Bandmaster of Blossoming Bonds. And so I'm gonna actually show you a little more closely so you can see it. It's like wrapped out in clear plastic. But the actual box is a deck box too. So I'm gonna skip ahead to open this real quick. And as you can see, it's a lot more cleaner, more clearer. And you can even see the top. It has like all the goodies in there too. So literally you just kind of open it as you normally would as a deck box, and voila. I think it's a neat idea where you just make the deck box itself, like the actual boxing, that deck box. So I'm gonna take off, here's the deck. So we have the Lianorn, as you can see. Oh, there we go. There we go, so you guys can see that too. Pretty cool. And within there, we got more goodies too. So we got some of these like front trigger things that you could just pop out, as you can see, just like that. So if you want to use it to like label your fronts, you can do that too. And they have like even with the characters too. So I think that's actually pretty cool to add as well, especially if you're watching the show too on top of that. So you got the usual instruction guide, but they actually added something too, which I'm excited to show too. But for any premium players as well, this is one of the reasons why you would get one of these trial decks too, because you can get one of these bad boys. This is basically the new Sentinel card. It's a blitz order. This actually gets around a lot of guard restrictions that require cards that restrict guarding from hand essentially. So this gets around it because these are played in the order zone because it's a blitz order too. So, and if your opponent has triple drive, then you can play without paying the cost. Where normally perfect guards, you discard one card from hand to pay the cost. This could be free, essentially, which is super key in that sense too. So I'll open this right now so you can actually get a chance to see that. And as you can see, this is what it looks like up close. Unfortunately, it's just a common. I was hoping that at least I'd make it some kind of like shiny, but it is what it is too. But it's okay. They also have an expansion pack too, but I'm gonna go with the deck first to kind of show you the cards inside there here. So I'm gonna go over the cards just slowly so you can see it. So this is the new grade 3 from the trial deck, Lianorn. You get your 4 copies. One of them is shiny, so if you want all shiny copies, you'll have to get 4 of the decks. Now here's what's kind of cool. They added the new artwork where essentially this is the right deck. So as you can see with the starter, it actually tells you to pick 4 cards with the grades mentioned, and it shows you the pictures too, which really helps it make it a lot easier. And then as you get to your grade 1s, it shows you how to like ride from the right deck. And the same thing with the grade 2, as you can see. And then finally, your grade 3, right? So we have some other cards here. We have Groovy Dragon. So we also have Upbeat Dragon. And this is an OG card that we've used, that we've had before. But as you can see, they actually added intercept, like the icon, the ability. Units can intercept by moving from this row to the Guardian Circle. And then after that, it'll be put in a drop zone, which is another way to kind of like make it easier for new players to play. At first, it kind of threw me off because like if you see like a regular text box, I was like, whoa, that looks like a big skill. But really, it's explaining the intercept mechanic. Which is fine. And we have Yield Elf. And then they did the same thing with the grade 1s. So as you can see, oh, there we go. Boosting. So how do you boost is that you rest a unit with the boost ability to add its power to attack. So which is super helpful because sometimes like from other card games you don't even know what the concept of boosting is. So that helps. And of course you get your perfect guards. These are like the regular perfect guards, so they're not like the ones if you have like 2 or less cards you don't have to pay the costs. But that's why you have this card, right? We have this grade 1 Theodore and the triggers. I think a lot of people really liked some of the trigger arts too, especially the crit one. As soon as this was revealed, I think everybody was like really happy to see this too, and some people were like, I am replacing my crits with this guy too. Funny enough, I showed this to my wife and she thought it was cute, that it was like chubby and then has a little hat. Also, we got a hamster as a draw trigger too, so if you like that artwork. Unfortunately, these don't get shield, so these are non-effect triggers. The same thing with the fronts, as you can see. Elf, pretty cool. And then like a butterfly band. So the theme of the deck, if you haven't guessed it, it's band. Like musical instruments. So it's really cool. And I kind of went over it. I didn't even go over it, to be honest. And so what the skill is that when this card would be rode upon, it's also regarded as Grand March of Full Bloom Lianorn. Now what that means is because this is also in tandem with the other Lianorn from the booster set itself. So this is where like you can persona ride essentially, regardless of which copy you have. And then when this unit attacks, you can Soul Blast 1, discard 1 card from hand, and boost this unit with all of your back row standing units with boosts. If you're boost the unit with the 3 or more units, this unit gets additional drive until the end of battle. And then of course, at the end of the battle, choose 2 of your back row rearguards and stand them. So really what this does is it just takes advantage of all your boosters, restands them so you can reuse them for your fallen rearguard columns, and get an additional drive check just by Soul Blasting 1 and discarding card. So it's kind of one of those like free abilities where you can extra have pressure with power and drive. It makes it scary to take the Vanguard attack, especially if you're playing amount of crits. So just be regarded with that. And then it says during the battle this unit is boosted, it gets an additional 5k. So it just makes it really hard to guard by itself. But obviously there's a lot of new cards in the new set that make the deck better. And there's also old support in Stoicheia that can make the deck a little bit better too. I know some people have been using some of the Zorga support, for example, and even some of like the Flagborg support to help it. With Creed Assaults, you got like the Prison Dragons, you got order cards, so a lot of things you can do. I think moving forward, eventually the deck will become its own solid thing too. The expansion pack is extra. I kind of opened that without mentioning too. So this is just more cards, and as you can see, these are the full art with the skill. So you don't have to worry about like, let's see. So as you can see that like maybe you don't like this art and could be useful just for teaching somebody, and then you actually want to use this, for example. So they gave you the extra cards, which is actually kind of nice too. I don't know if this is random, but oh, I just realized the overtrigger's in this actual pack and not in the regular part. I guess they just separated it too. So you still get the overtrigger. You get the orders too. It has an own order. Play this card with Soul Blast 1. All of your grade 1 or less rearguards get plus 5k. So this helps with bigger boosters to make it more threatening. Got another card. You get a shiny card. This is Gracia. So when this unit is rode upon by Brilliant True Retina, you may call this card to a rearguard circle. During the battle, this unit boosted a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 5k. So it helps with like supporting that. This is the right line. So as you can see, there you go. So if you didn't like this, you can at least use this, and it's shiny too. So at least they did that. And I think what they did is that each expansion pack only has one of the shiny or foils. So if you want a whole foil right deck, you may have to get multiple decks, and I don't even know if they're like equal. So you like who knows which holo you'll get to. So you get the starter as well with the regular art and so on. So I think it's neat. You get all this, and then you still have like a deck box, and you can just put your deck in here and you're ready to go. So I just wanted to take some time just to show this to you guys. Didn't want to spend too much time on it, but I thought I'd show this to you. So shout out to my amigo One Pass as well for hooking me up with these two. Thanks again. I didn't realize the demand is so high right now, and some of the supply is just kind of hectic. with all what's going on social media with all, like, you know, the vendors. So I have no idea what's going on, but it seems like it's challenging to get some of these, but I thought I'd make a video so you can kind of get an idea what this looks like too. So without further ado, if you want to get more stuff from TCG Player, go ahead and use the affiliated link. You could also use my code Jaime for 50 card shop if you want to shop through them. There's also Next Level Gaming if you want to level up your gaming. So as you can see at Flagberg here, very well done mats, and many other things on there too, including dice and even shirts now too, once again too. And if you liked the video, give it a like, comment down below. What's your feedback? What do you think with the new support coming out with Lianorn and also for other decks such as Youthberg and so on? Let me know in the comments. Share, subscribe. See you, amigos. Bye!